Welcome back, you guys. I wanted to talk to you all um, about a concept that, excuse me, sorry, let's rewind. Let's start that back all over. That wasn't a good intro. My name is Aaron Davis, and today I want to talk to you about the fastest 3 ways to boost your credit score today. Two of the ways are going to be things that you can do yourself. The third way is going to be probably the fastest, but it's going to be reliant on someone else, and that is going to be the biggest caveat. And you really got to make sure that you trust this person that you're going to be using to help you improve your credit score. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I am a new YouTube channel, so if you can subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up for the video. And you know, anyone that's trying to improve their credit score, pass this video on to them. So the 3 ways to boost your credit score. The first way, in my journey of increasing my credit score over the years has been realizing once I got 250 on-time payments. 250 on-time payments, I don't know why it was so magical, but that's where I saw the biggest jump from where I was into that increase. I want to say I got almost 50, 60 points just with transitioning over into that 250 on-time, consecutive on-time payment. That is a key thing. If you have a couple lates in there, that's going to play a role and not give you the increase that you can potentially get. You can do this in one of two ways. Okay, what I did was I actually got multiple credit cards to the tune of right over 20 cards. And so what that allowed me to do is every month I was having 20 trade lines report to my credit bureau saying that I was paying on time. The other thing that you can do is instead of having multiple credit cards, you can just take more time. And if you have 5 or 10 credit cards, it's just going to take you a little bit longer to get to 250 trade lines. The only downfall with having so many credit cards is it is a lot to manage. And depending on where you are in your life, you might not want to be adding on additional work to do. If you do, I do have a couple videos that I'll be linking up here up above for you to see because I have some of these that where I go a little bit more into depth on some of these concepts. But basically, use your credit cards on very small purchases, $10 or less. Set up automatic payments so that you're never late on a payment and or forget about a payment. And then constantly let those balances report to your credit bureaus and then make those full payments at the statement cycle so that you pay those off and you don't accrue any interest. That's going to be the fastest way to, or one of the fastest ways in order to get your credit score to be boosted. The second thing that folks don't take into consideration is getting your utilization to under 10%. So you want to stay between that 1 and 9% of whatever your credit limits are. And so, of course, there's 2 ways in order to do that. You can increase your credit limits or you can pay down balances. Increasing the credit limits, of course, are going to be a lot easier. However, if your credit cards are already pretty full, the utilization is pretty high, it might be kind of hard to get credit increases because credit card companies don't like to increase credit limits when you're kind of over that 50 to 70% in utilization. So you might have to pay that down to somewhere around the 40 to 30%. Then you can start using the credit limits to help you kind of bring down that utilization. In my journey, I have learned that the summer and the winter are the best times to get credit card increases. The summer, for whatever reason, I don't know if credit card companies think you're going on vacations or traveling, whatever the case may be. And then the winter is a little bit more obvious with the holidays and holiday spending and whatnot. They want to get those folks some extra money so that they can spend in the holiday season and then, of course, pay interest on the back end after all of that. So if you're going to be doing a credit card increase, do that in the summer and the winter where you're probably going to have your biggest bang for your buck. The third one, and this is the one that is going to be 100% reliant on someone else. However, depending on their credit card history, it could be the fastest way to increase your credit limit, or excuse me, your credit score. Have someone sign you up as an authorized user for their credit card. However, I need to put quotations, cautions, alarm signs, everything up because you are 100% reliant on that individual, good or bad. If you become an authorized user for someone else's credit card, you're going to be able to get all of the history of that particular credit card, all of the on-time payments, all of the late payments, all of the defaults, all of the payment history, and then anything going forward. So you have to be 100% comfortable with the person that you are signing up to be the authorized user, because it could, as much as it could be helpful, it could be detrimental to bringing your credit score down. Now, the only somewhat good thing is that once they remove you from being an authorized user, all of that history goes away. So all of the good goes away as well as all of the bad goes away. However, you could get yourself caught in a situation where something bad comes to their credit card and then it reports to your credit bureaus at the time that you're needing to get credit. So I want to put major caveats up for this third option, because you are completely reliant on someone else and you do not know how they're going to be using or needing their credit card in the future, and you could possibly get caught in some mess that you have no control over. So I just wanted to throw that third option out. It is a very nice option. My father actually did this for me back when I was a teenager, and so by the time I was 18 years old, I had a very good credit score, and then I messed it up, and then I finally gotten it back together around 27 or so. But being an authorized user for someone else is ultimately the fastest way, if that credit card that you're being added on to has a lot of payment history, has a good credit limit that's going to help bring your overall utilization down. And then finally, third, the credit card is being used responsibly and being paid on time, being paid off, as well as not maxing out the card in any given month. So if you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up to the video, subscribe to the channel, and look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.